Yo, what's happening? I'm back. Second vid, quick as you like. Listen, wow, let's go straight to the point. Wow, like imagine that 6-0. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I didn't see that coming. I had Chelsea pegged to lose that game, and they banged 6 goals. When imagine in 2024 seeing Chelsea score 6 goals in a game and not concede. That's wild. That's actually bonkers. I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Yeah. Let's get into it because again, you know me and I love my hot takes. I think I've got another hot take. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I had to like take the evening to kind of really digest and get my thoughts in order and how I really felt about the result and the performance. I have watched a few other bigger Chelsea YouTubers, just to get a feel for what people are saying. Yeah, and now I've slept on it. Yeah, I feel the same as I did last night, to be honest. And I don't want this video to be too negative because let me start off by just giving a round of applause for the Chelsea boys. I think that's probably the first time in a while. I can't remember the last time off the top of my head where I've seen a good performance followed up by a good result. And there were like long periods in that game where we were dominating and actually playing good football as well. And Everton were not. I mean, listen, Everton were poor, but they weren't that poor. I feel like for the first 10 minutes they were good until we got that first goal, and then after we got the first goal, then their level kind of dropped and ours increased a little bit. Yeah, so it was a good game of football, but I felt like our performance was good and we got the goals that we deserved to get, and some good goals at that, to be fair. So credit. Let me just start off by giving credit where credit's due. Like, good game of football and followed up by a good result. Now, I've seen some other YouTubers saying, "Yo, this is it. This is the moment. Like, we're gonna kick on." I've fallen into that trap so many times before this season that I'm a little bit numb to it now. Like, and that's why I say for me, it's kind of like, for me, it's a bit of a mixed feeling about this result. Like, on the one hand, sure, I'm happy that we got the result and we got the performance, but at the same time, there's a part of me that just feels like it's a little bit too little, too late. Like, we're sitting here now, 32 games into the season. The season's kind of done, guys, and there's not really anything to play for at this point. Now, I know everyone's talking about Chelsea trying to get into Europe. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm an old school Chelsea supporter, and this idea, and I guess it just shows the times and how far Chelsea have fallen, is that we're sitting there talking about Europe. We're talking about, we can get European football. Can we get European football? And we're not even talking about the Champions League. We're talking about like Europa League and Conference League. I remember a time when finishing outside of the top 4 was just like, no, that was just not allowed. And now we're sitting there talking about, can we get Europa League football? Can we get Conference League football? Like, for me, that's just dead. It's just dead, all of that noise. I'm not interested in playing in Europa League. I'm not interested in playing in the Conference League. With the utmost respect to those competitions, I just think we should be aiming for higher than that. So for me, like, if mathematically where we are, we're like, 47 points. Aston Villa sit on 63 points. So pretty sure mathematically it's not possible for us to get into the Champions League at this point. So yeah, it's done. The season's done. Like, I'm not interested in hearing that we're not getting Europe. We can't. It's done for me. So it's weird because it feels like a little bit of like a pre-season game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just not really anything to play for. We're just playing for pride at this point. So well done to the lads. Like, happy with the result, happy with the performance. can we kick on is the question. Can we find some consistency? And that's the key thing for me, I think, with the remaining games. Can we build upon this and find a little bit of consistency? Can we win the next game? And then, well, maybe not the next game. I think the next game's Man City. But in the Premier League, the remaining fixtures that we have, can we string together, 2, 3, 4 good results and performances which can take us, put us in a good position going into the summer, and maybe, we can start next season, better than we started this season, for sure. So that's why I'm happy, but at the same time, for me, it's just a little bit too little too late in the day for me to be like coming out here saying, yeah, like, no, it's a strange state of affairs when you're not even, you can't even get super happy about your team destroying another team 6-0. Like, it's weird, but I guess life of a Chelsea supporter at this point. One other thing I did find interesting though. Well, actually, I've got 2 other points I want to make, because these are kind of some of the conversations I've been hearing amongst other YouTubers and other Chelsea fans that I've been speaking to. 2 points. First point I want to talk about is obviously the penalty incident. I can see all sides of that situation. I can understand Cole Palmer, obviously. I think Pochettino come out after the game and he said that Cole Palmer is actually the designated penalty taker. I'm not sure. It's still a little bit unclear whether he actually is or he isn't. Before that post-match interview, I was under the impression, I'm pretty sure Pochettino had said prior to that there was no designated penalty taker, and it's just whoever wants to take the penalty taker on the day. But then in that post-match interview, he said that actually Cole Palmer is the designated penalty taker, and if he doesn't want to take it, he can choose to give it to somebody else. So I'm still a little bit unclear as to what the actual facts are around who's the actual penalty taker. Who's the actual designated penalty taker. But obviously at the moment Cole Palmer's taking the penalties. He hasn't missed any of the penalties he's taken thus far, so he's the one who has been predominantly taking the penalties. So of course when he gets up, he's gonna want to take the penalty. That's normal. Now Madueke, initially, I think he was the first one to grab the ball and demand to take the penalty. Now he wanted to take the penalty because he thought that he was the one who got fouled as well as Cole Palmer, and he thought the penalty was awarded for the foul on him. So in his mind, I guess he was thinking, well, I'm the one who invoked the foul, so I should be allowed to take the penalty. Again, if it was made clear to the boys that Cole Palmer is the designated penalty taker, and only he is the one who can say, you can take it, this person can take it, or that person take it because he doesn't want to take it, then I don't know why Madueke immediately went and grabbed the ball. Like, I'm not entirely sure. And again, it just lends to the fact that, is Cole Palmer, has it been made clear? Has Pochettino made it clear to the team that Cole Palmer's the designated penalty taker? Because by those actions, it kind of suggests that Pochettino hasn't made that point clear. A little bit confusing. And then Nico Jackson, I'm not even sure why Nicholas Jackson wanted to come in and stake a claim for the penalty. My only thinking can be that, well, Cole Palmer's already had a hat-trick. He wants to just stat pad and grab some more goals. So yeah, he wants to put his foot forward and say, well, no, I want to take the penalty. But again, if Cole Palmer if it's been made clear by Pochettino that Cole Palmer's the guy, then I'm not sure what claim Nicholas Jackson has to take the penalty at all, unless Cole Palmer says you can take it. So it's a little bit of a strange one. What I will say though, and this again, another hot take from me, and this is just my opinion, just looking at it as a whole, for sure, in this situation, Cole Palmer's the guy, he should take the penalty. But what I will say is this. Everyone, obviously, I think Cole Palmer's got 20 goals this season. He's on 20 goals. It's fantastic, right? That's great. Well done to him. But, yeah, hot take incoming now, guys. For me, I don't know what it is, but personally, I would rather see have my striker have 20 goals than my midfielder. And again, this is going to be controversial, but I just think when I saw that, I thought, well, Cole Palmer's already got the hat trick at that point. So, like, it would have been nice to let Nicholas Jackson take the penalty, just because I want to see more from Nicholas Jackson, and I want Nicholas Jackson. Like, Nicholas Jackson is the striker. Like, he is the. I know obviously it hasn't gone well for him, but he was signed as a striker and he is our centre forward. So I want to see goals from him. I want to do as much as we can to boost his performance. I want our strikers to score goals and our midfielders to assist in goals. So it would have been nice for me to say, you know what, I've already got the hat trick. Yeah, go on, you can take it, Nico, because you need goals. Like, you need goals. You need to build your confidence up. Again, it's a little bit too late in the season now, but I'm thinking about next season, because I don't think Nicholas Jackson is someone who we're gonna sell. I could be wrong, but I feel like Nicholas Jackson is gonna be here next season. So, and this guy for me, and I might even do I could do a whole separate video on Nicholas Jackson alone, because my opinion on Nicholas Jackson is very controversial. But I just think for me, he hasn't done enough. He's not even really close to enough. Like, I need to see a lot more output and a lot more goal scoring from him. So if there's an opportunity for him to take a penalty to potentially build up his confidence, I would have liked to see that. I would have wanted him just to take the pen. Like, I don't think. I mean, I'm happy for Cole Palmer, and obviously Cole Palmer is he got fouled. He's the guy. He wants to take the pen. Of course, I don't blame him for not allowing Nicholas Jackson to take the penalty. I'm just saying, personally, if I was in Cole Palmer's situation, I probably would have just given the penalty to Nicholas Jackson, because the guy needs goals. He needs to build his confidence up. He needs to get into some rhythm of goal scoring. Being in goal scoring positions and scoring as much as possible. But that's just me, guys. I'm pretty sure most 90% of people are going to disagree with that take. But yeah, that is my hot take on that point. But yeah, fair play to Cole Palmer, though. He took the penalty and he scored it, put it away nicely. And I suppose that's the main thing. But like I said, at this point in the season, there's nothing really to play for. At that point, I think we was already 3 up. You know, just saying, it would have been nice. It would have been nice to see Nicholas Jackson get a couple as well, to really boost his confidence for the remainder of the season. I just want to see this guy score. Really and truly, I just want to see this guy come good and fulfill his potential and just start scoring some goals and, being a striker. Like, it's been so long. I haven't seen an actual quality striker at Chelsea since Diego Costa. So yeah, that's my hot take on that point, guys. Yeah, was there anything else? I'm pretty sure that was it for it, guys. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a few more videos anyway, as we close out the season. Maybe I'll do a little season review as well. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think about my points, my hot takes. If you agree, disagree with me, great. Tell me why in the comments. Let me know, guys. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.